Good morning. Starting in about 27 seconds is the daily Antichess arena for today. I just started streaming. There was a question on the chat whether I was streaming.
10,
And
9,
so
8,
here we go.
7, 6,
There
5,
are 10
4,
players at the moment,
3, 2,
including last
1,
Tsunami, who I
0.
haven't beaten. Magnus XL. First game is against tie pieces tie. I got the white pieces. He berserks as always. And I start in this manner. I still feel sleepy. It's early in the morning here. I have slept enough, I guess. And this is all theory. After this, wait a second, I just go here. And then I go to this square, of course. It's taken there. I can go there now. In this position, I think I'll take the king first, I guess. And now I can just take here. Did I make a mistake there? I'm not too sure. Might have done it though. Might just have made a mistake there, you know. I might just have made a mistake there. This can be taken, of course, but there is not really dangerous here because he has to get rid of the pawns and there is no alternative to that. I can simply start the journey by going here. Oh my goodness me, but it's not really worrying because I can just take this pawn. Doesn't really matter. Okay, in that case, I think I can even sacrifice here, or I can just blockade it. I think blockading is not a bad option at all, right? In that case now, I can just sacrifice the so-called things in this manner. Wait a second, just here and even here. Wait a second, there's no need to worry here though. If it comes down, I still don't have to worry. I can just take it, but you have to worry if it comes down though. So probably, perhaps I can sacrifice these three there and then these there. I don't know what to do with this now. I think I can just win in this manner, right? With this single pawn. Okay, let's do it that way then. Sacrifice everything like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, and then go forward. What else can you do there? I can't make a rook here. Can I make a rook here? If I make a rook, for example, it just goes there. I take this, goes down there. I take this. I can't make a rook, but I can make a bishop, I think. I made a big mistake there. I just make a king now, right? The king is enough here. I just go to this square. Oh, this is losing. Maybe not losing. Yeah, because of this distance between the two pawns, I think it is not losing. Just take this and then come forward, of course. This can be taken, and now I go forward, and I still go forward, still go to this side, and then maybe to this. One of them will promote. I can take the other. Oh, this is bad. I don't know what I did there. This was winning position, but I just blundered very badly. No problem though. I just got to be pressure. I don't know what to do. But maybe those two pawns is not easy to win against. I should just study that ending. I feel half asleep though. Oh, what I did there in that game, it was such an easy winning position. I just sacrificed everything and went for that ending with a single pawn. Maybe I should have promoted to a knight there. I don't know. It was terrible for me anyway. After b3, I just go with the square. Mr. Agony, I've beaten him twice. If he plays this, it's like I'm playing white again. And now he has the suicide opening, which is a terrible opening in Antichess. go here, and this is the most common move, of course. Let's just take that first, and then I'm going to go to the square. This is the most common moves. I might try this and see if he goes back there, in which case the win is simpler, but don't know what to do. Should I try that for now? Okay, let's not do that. No tricks, just play according to the repertoire. After this, what to do? Don't know, just go to the square. This is not a useful move anyway. Just blockade square where the knight could have gone. Now bring the rook out here, trying to go here. If I go here now, what happens? What happens if I go here now? Or here, for example. This is maybe even better. Let's go to which square do you want to go to, this or this? I think both are winning. Even this is tryable. And this can be tried, I think, right? Knight goes forward or backward, doesn't really matter. But here it is not good because knight can take back, so I want to go either here or here. Where do you want to go? Just go to this square, okay? Just go to this square now. And see what happens. Okay, the rook has come back, and I just go to this square first. Then we start with this, of course. After which I go to this square. And after that, so this is just, I can go to, after that I go there, and then it's just going to be simple. No? Or should I go for now? Go there, go back, it takes there, I take that. Okay, this is not a problem. I just have to go to this square maybe. Not even this square, I just want to go to this square maybe, right? This is probably not very good either. What should I move? I should move something. But what should I move here? What on earth should I move here? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Let's just go to this square now. If that's what you really want, I will then go over to this particular square, of course. Go back here. Then maybe over to this square. And now over to, let's say, this square. Who's challenging me there? I can't play. I'm playing the daily tournament, so I can't accept a challenge now. Of course. And then this is how it ends. Just decline it, okay? Rather than waiting for it. That was a terrible game, the first one against Antichess. It was very bad. The second game was better because my opponent just played the suicide opening, which I have been doing pretty well against lately. Then we got Tori. I've played them once before, and they're berserk, and the third player to berserk against me today in 3 games. But I haven't berserked back in any of the games. I like this move. As white, I mean, not as black, because it loses much more easily. After this, I just go here, and then I just take this. Of course, that's a forced move, and there I have it. I've had several games from this position. It's like clockwork now. Used less time than the berserker. What happened? Why was it paused? I don't know. How did it pause there? Oh, I paused by mistake maybe, instead of going back to the tournament. So I've regained the rating points that I lost from the first game. After 10 games I have 4 points too, and on a berserk. So I still have a good chance if I win a few games on the trot. After e3 I get g5 down. So this is the first time I'm playing black, I could say, because the other black game turned into a white game because my opponent played b3, I played. Okay, in this position what should I do? This looks like a little something I don't remember that well. Usually people play either this or this, but against this I think I can still try this move. I guess I can still try this move. Not too sure about it. He's gotta take here. That is a forced move. And then he has to take here as well after that. Last time we played, it was a win for me. I had the white pieces then. Now I have to go and take on this square. Right. This looks quite promising. Okay, now that this has happened, what should I do now? I don't really know much about this position. The queen is attacking this, this bishop is attacking this. I think I can just go to the square first, right? Alright, let's try that here and see if it works or not. Alright, now I can just make this move so that just in case this bishop cannot escape anymore. I don't want to go there because the queen could also take there. And now in this position, should I go here with the queen? Should I go here with the queen here? That looks like a good move to me. Right, he takes there, but I will just go and take there. Hi Nirvana Raymond. And what else to do now? In this position, I think this bishop is now going to go mad. But what should I do about it? Let's just go to the square first, maybe. Alright. This will be taken whenever the queen decides to take here. After it takes it, I'm just gonna go there and then try to go there even, maybe. At some stage the king can go away from here and make the queen do everything. This looks promising, but it's of course not winning already. It would be unfair to say that it's a winning position. But I think it might be a winning position already though. At least I'm leading on time here. And time is always an important factor in these games. Has to take here. If you take here, I just take this, of course. Otherwise, I'm gonna take this. Now I'm probably gonna win on time even. Now I just start with this move, of course. Whichever stays there has the potential The bishop doesn't have the potential, so I just want to go to this square maybe first. Alright. How to sacrifice this pawn if I take this bishop away? How about going to this square now? Just go to this square. And then he takes this, it takes this, I just take there. Takes this, take there. Okay, just go to this square, I think this is better. Just bring it to this side now. And then to this side. And then to this side. And that's it. So up to 8 points now. 8 points behind the leader, Crow 123, who has 4 wins on the trot. Wins against Daniel F, RB and KKRVA, Toddy and Super Andy. I have only 3 wins. Okay, and I face him now. An opportunity to stop the leader. I just have to take on the square, of course, and then go to the square, followed by this. This is all theory. Against this, I am not completely sure what I should do. I think it is this, but it could be on this side against this move. I'm not 100% sure about it, so let's just go here anyway. I have to be... I don't really try to remember things, memorize things that well. I just look at them and just rely on my memory, which is poor most of the time. Although there are times when I could do well. But this is a nice move, I think. Very good move. I could try to go here with the queen here maybe, but let's go there first. The king has come out. Maybe I can simply make it. Just go there, I don't know. What should I do now? Go forward? Go here with the queen? Break that? I don't know. Go there with the knight. Bring forward. I don't know what to do here. There are too many options. Just play something. Maybe like this is okay. Maybe this is an okay move here. Attacking the king. Both of them will probably lose there. So and going here will also probably lose. Otherwise the queen will try to sit here and make either this or this lose. This looks like a good move to me. I like my own move like a narcissist here. The difference in time isn't that great either. I've only used about 11 seconds more than him, and I'm still thinking in his time. Have I ever won 2 games in a row against Crow 123? Not in the last 20 games, of course. Okay, here it is. That is a good way to try. Now the bishop won't be able to continue the journey too far. Let's try to keep going forward with the king maybe here and see what happens. But I don't think it will work, but let's just try it anyway. He'll probably sacrifice the knight here and then take with this pawn or this pawn. Both are not doing well. Yeah, can't sacrifice the knight. I kind of feel good about my position now. Okay, has done something there though. Now if I go there, he's gonna take with the knight there, isn't it? And I have a better view now of the things, because there is only one thing left there, so it's much better for me now than it was a while ago. I can just go to this square first and then to this square of course. And now I have an easy win, I think, because I can start things off with, let's say, this, maybe, right? Isn't it? This of course is the way to start things off. After that I can just go to this particular square, and this one, where do I say with this? This can just go here, and then I go to this square. Okay, wait a second, now what should I do? I can just go and sit here maybe, and then just sit here with this maybe. Perhaps just go to this square here, and then here. So I have stopped the leader. Sorry for that, but I think we have ruined both our chances now. The leader is already 10 points ahead of us. Koto syndrome has stopped him though. Quaz and Koto. I should have stopped him in the very first game, but I just played terribly there. In a decent position against Iron GR now. I've won the last 3 games and 5 games before that, but the odd loss could come here and there. This is not the way to play against in this game. This is definitely not the way to play here. And then after this goes there, probably I'll just go to this square, and then here. I remember what to do against this now. I'm not going to play this mistake again. Okay, goes back so that I can simply continue forward. Or what? Okay, let's continue forward here in the quest of capturing it. Alright, now what can I do? I don't know if that was the right move to continue forward and burst it of that. Maybe I can just go here and here and here. Or it's probably better to just bring this out, and then this and this. There is a square that you can play with, but the knight has to make that journey. This both has to come out, so it's a long journey for him. So let's start with maybe this move, okay? And for this, okay, that is very good for me now. Okay, wait a second, because after that I think I'm just winning easily here after all this, because now the bishop, now this square is a nice one. After this I just go here, and then I go to this square, and like last time I can simply just go to this square here. He's going to this square, so before that let me just sit here for a second or two. After he takes there, just take here for a moment, just sit here, and now when the time comes, just go to this square. Now just go here first and back here. So we go back to the tournament, and that's 16 points for me, 6 points behind the leader. Typist says I lost 2 games in a row, and Bookie has now got a streak. They are both free. I could face one of them in my next round. and if I win that game, it'll be up to 20 points. Magnus XL just beat our QD die pieces, this time with the black pieces, e3, g5, and then after this, hoping for this, which he plays very often, which he didn't do this time though. So this time he's playing correct moves. And here after this, of course, this is the move. I have to take here, of course, and in this position I first take with the rook and then with the pawn. And in that case, where the knight comes out, I think the move is c5 here. If it asks me to take it, I will take it first, of course. But if I take this side, now here I can't go here, but I can probably go here, I think. I can just go to this square here. Trying to go there, of course. Can I take this? Or should I just take this? Is this winning? I don't think this is winning though. This might well be, might actually be winning because of this move though. Right, not this, but this. Okay, let's take this first. Then go to this square. And now let's can try, what about this move? If I go here, I think it is a good try. Takes there, I take there, but you can also take this. Okay, that is the big problem. So what about just going to this square? I don't know what to do here. This is coming. Should I just go back here first? Then after that go there. So if it takes, what to do now, I don't know. Wait a second, this might be a winning position, but I'm not too sure if it is. So if I go here, he just takes here and I take there, or he takes there, I take there is winning. I think this is a good move, right? I like this move very much. So I can just take this, and now I have time to go from here to here and then to here, of course, right? Followed by, let's say, this move, right? And now I just have to wait a second with this move, right? He has to take this, of course, and then I can just go here, and then this is finishing the game quite easily whenever I can. So I have stopped one leader who has lost his third game in a row, but Bookie is going to go further ahead. Might go further ahead, maybe it could be stopped as well. We got Crow on to 3 once again, but this time with the black pieces. I have never beaten him 3 times in a row, I think. This is the first time I beat him twice in a row. G3 is for my knight at 6 as always. We played this all the time, and after that I go there, I go there, and then there is where I go. Oh wait, and then here we go. And in this position I just have been playing this all the time. We have been trying to prove whether this is a win for white or not, which he has so far failed, I think, at. This will be taken. Yesterday I forgot to play this move, but today I remember it. And I played this yesterday. And this position, the rook has decided to take on the responsibility himself, and I can probably promote to a queen here and share the responsibilities. Maybe just take the king first. And then perhaps, I don't care. Okay, no problem. What to do now? If I take this, wait a second, this is a very difficult position. Protected pieces in his camp are only 2 in number. In my camp, protected pieces are actually galore, you know. Everything is protected except for this rook. At the moment, that is. So if I give it up here, I think I did see this position yesterday, but maybe it was not exactly this position, but I decided to go for this now. Okay, I've decided to go for this now. I don't know how right I am or how wrong I am, but this doesn't help me. Now he has either got to go to this route or go forward. If I take this now, am I losing? Definitely losing, right? Because he can just go here, I go there, takes there, I have to take this and finish everything off. So I can't take this, I have to take here. If I take this, for example, it's going to take with this, and I take here, and it's probably just going to go here with the knight and just lose. I'm going to lose that too. So, and I feel like if I take here also, it's the same thing. Take this, it's going to lose. So I take here or here. I think I should take here. I think I should take here so that I can leave this pawn, but I don't think that's possible either. Let's go here and here maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong here. So now his next move will be this. How about taking this now? I think this is a good position for me. Now I can simply just take this first, and this looks like a good one after all. So what to do now? This should be a winning position for me if I play well here. Let's just get out of here first, maybe if it's necessary. But I don't have enough time for this position. If I had the time, I could win this, of course. If I had the time, I could win this, of course. But if I go to this square, for example, what can he do? Only will sacrifices here, and then this will be running away. This is a good square, I think. Right? Can't go to light. He can only go to light squares, and that is the way I'm going to play. Of course. I have only 31 seconds, so sadly. There was more time, they should be winning, but with 31 seconds on the clock, I might just lose this game. Okay, now in this case, I think this should be pretty simple, but not exactly that simple. I can of course just do that as well. What to do now? This is very difficult for me. Okay, let us just sacrifice this maybe. I don't know what to do. Just go to this square maybe. Don't know if it's right or wrong. Let's just go forward maybe. Just to this square maybe. And then just here. Just keep going forward. This is not going to work that way. Just sit here maybe and relax for a second or two. Look at the promotion piece and then decide. Okay, very little time here. I don't know what to do. This is just going to lose. Just a draw it was, but at least a draw, but you know what, gotta lose now. Very sad. Alright, I'm too slow, yeah. I don't know what. Is anyone watching me? 8 people watching, so that's good for me. That is that. Okay, now in this position I have to take with here, of course, and take with the queen. These are very popular moves, and this is the reply to that. What to do against this threat? I don't think this is much of a threat though, because I can just take with the bishop and there is nothing else to do, because the rook is already out. This is not possible. So I don't remember what to do in this position. May I just take the knight out? Doesn't look very good either. Bring it out here, or bring this knight out here maybe is good enough, since it is not so difficult to attack. I don't know what to do here at all, no? I think I can just try this. Goes here, takes here, and then this is not really good looking. So what should I do? Maybe I can... Okay, let's just don't worry about that. I'm just wasting my time for no reason here, no? I'm wasting my time for no good reason. So let's just do this. Okay? Let's just do this. And this. I believe that this isn't losing. I did not see that. He's just gonna come here, and then he could have just moved this. I'm forced to go there. He could just come here, and I was losing there. But now I have to say that if I take there, he takes, and I take there. Can't really run away with the king, can he? I don't think so. He can't really run away with the king there, can he? Because this on this square, the king can only go so far. In that position, should I take this piece? Because then it's just gonna run away, so I can't take the piece there. I have to take the king. Now I will just get this knight out into the game, I guess, towards the center. Alright. Maybe this was better. I don't know that for sure. I could have probably just brought the rook out here as well. Develop the rook. Oh, I forgot about that. How stupid can I be? I'm just gonna lose it now. But still not lost for me though, because these are still there. Maybe it's already lost. It's probably not lost so easily. Let's see what happens. This can be taken, of course, and so can this. I'm still not losing for sure. I can just try. I can't try that though. I can try to go to this square though. You can sacrifice the knight. That's not good enough. So I have to go to this square first, alright? Let's go as far as this now. And see what happens. The king is coming, but not so quickly, I guess. Let's go to the square and see what happens. Alright, this can be taken if I want to, but maybe I don't want to. I don't know if I do. Let's go to this particular square. It's not possible. Let's go forward here maybe. I'm just doing too badly. I don't know what to do. Just go to this square. I don't know what to do. Just sacrifice this now. I don't know. Just go forward here maybe. I shouldn't have sacrificed the rook, but there was no choice there. Just go there. This is trying to come somewhere, but I will just go back there maybe. Okay, this is just losing for me, right? I'm going to be lost here. Let's just try to go to the square first maybe. I have no time here to play this game. I have no time for this game here. No, you know what? Just go forward here. And then maybe just go to the square. I just lost some time. I'm just losing games on time, but I don't know. Is the connection bad here? I don't know. Or am I just playing too slowly? It could be two things always, because I play bug house all the time, but my connection is my partner. Row 1 to 3 has been playing the next game. I've already lost the next game. IPC dies up to 33 points now. Uncatchable maybe, unless I get another streak. E3 G5 of course, and then after this I just have to go to the square, isn't it? I go there of course, and then after this is the move, and this are always going to happen. Now I just go here. If it takes this, I'll just take this. We used less time than him so far, which is quite strange. This position I just take here like last time, of course, and then go to the square. The pieces die kind of struggles with this against g5, I think. Okay, in this position he is going to take this next, so what about going here followed by here? I don't know if that's working. Or should I just go there? He takes this, I take that. Go there, he takes this, I take that, he takes this, I take that. I don't know. Just take the king, okay? Don't worry. In the world. And now, simply, if I take this first, he's gonna go out and I'm going to lose probably. So I have to take this anyway. I think I'm lost here, isn't it? Now I realize that I'm lost here. Take that. Maybe not exactly. I think this should be losing, but let's see if it does. Let's take this and this now. I have to take this first, of course, then this, and then this, and then this is lost. I just played terribly here like last time. I always get to a winning position and always lose against him. Just finished. And that I should have just thought it better there, you know. Alright, so what to do next? 38-37. Bad streak of 3 losses in a row here for me. But against tough opponents, nevertheless, 23-65 lost to him, but beating win was 23-19. Couldn't beat him when it was 23-65, so in this position, Crow 1-3 another chance to do something, but I'm probably just gonna lose on time. He's changed his opening once again and reverted to c5. I have many of the c5 lines covered as well. Let's see which one he throws at me. Okay, in this position I will just take this first, and now I don't remember what to do again here. So what should I try there? I just go here, I think. Right, this is a good move, I guess. If I take there, he's gonna have to take with the queen. If I go here, for example, attacking them, we'll see which one he wants to take. He can just choose it. He can choose the way he wants to die, I think, here. He can just choose the way he wants to die here. This is already over, I think. Isn't it? This looks over to me. Maybe there is some defense, but I don't know. I don't see it. Maybe there is a defense, but I just don't see it. Okay, he is got there, but I will definitely first take here, right? And then take here. Should I go here? Maybe not. I should definitely go to this side. And also to this side. Of course. Now, we can start with this, right? We can start with this. And then this is overprotected, so I don't have to worry here at all. I can concentrate my energy on... I can even go here, right? To be honest. Let's wait a second. This is nothing to worry about here. This is just winning itself, this position. I can even go here, for example, but that is not working because I'll have to take back. So, I can even go here, for example, you know. Takes this, I just go away. And take that. And then he still has to take that, you know. Let's try it this way then. Go this way. If he takes this, I should easily winning. Easily winning, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing here, but let's do it, right? Let's do it that way. Anything wins, so it's always difficult when there are many wins. If there's only one win, it's easier to find. If there are too many ways to win a game, I sometimes get confused trying to find which is definitive or something like that. When there's a forced line, it's sometimes easier. I can just take with a knight, of course, isn't it? Not with a rook, of course with a knight here. And then in this position I can try going from here as well, maybe there. Even that is coming, so let's try this way maybe, right? First go there, and then go there, and then go here first, of course, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. So I stopped him again. How many times have we played today? 4 times? 1, 2, 3 times only. Only 3 times. The record is now 1448. Rain here, 1615. 2 wins out of 2 so far. Doesn't mean this will be an easy win though, because they have how many games? 283 games only, so I have. But maybe you could have played in another server, maybe on another account, I don't know. Okay, in this position I should I just go here? Is this winning? I'm not too sure though. Isn't this winning here? Not exactly, because you can try this first. But I like this move very much here, isn't it? Just try this anyway. Whether it wins or not is another question. But I should try it anyway. I should try everything. I don't win probably because you can just go there or here. I just want to go here and here with this. Every day low whenever I can. Suffering. It's a day full of suffering. 7 watching now, this is good to see. There are 12 minutes left in the tournament, and after that I will just review my games. And before that I might just go out and do something. Hey Nita, I forgot to give mom something that was on my bag. Oh, it's my turn. I didn't know that. Oh, sorry guys. I was thinking it was his turn. Oh my goodness me. It is my turn already. What was I doing? I want to go here, isn't it? Right? I just want to go to this square here and see what happens. I have to take here, of course, now. I want to take this first. But I think I didn't do that well here. This is not exactly winning for me. This is not exactly winning for me. Unless my opponent does something that changes the complexion of the game. I might actually be lost here, you know. I might actually be the losing side here. But that just gives me some hope, but maybe not enough. Maybe, I don't know. That gives me some hope though, because I can just take this first. And now I can simply sacrifice my... Let me sacrifice the knight first, maybe, before sacrificing the queen itself. The queen can be sacrificed too here. And if you take with the rook, it's even better for me, because now I don't have to worry about some complications that could arise in the game by going here first. I'm going to make you go back to the same square first, then here. I'm going to act as if I want to take the bishop, but I won't take it. I'll just sacrifice the king, the rook, and the last remaining pawn. For about a minute there, I just thought it was his turn to move, and I just kept thinking. It just loses me some time in the tournament, as well as makes my opponent wait for no reason. I'm sorry for that. I was just thinking it was his turn, his or her turn. Let me type it. My turn. Okay, no problem. Iron Maiden for a second time. We met yesterday. He has how many games? 281 games. So this is probably an alt. Maybe someone who has played on FICS before. After this, I just have to go to the square and then go here, of course. These are the three moves. This is played by Stay Alive. This is the most common move. This is the second best move. So here I probably just want to take this first. And then go to the square, of course. I have no choice here either. In this position, I think I can just go forward here. Things are looking pretty good for me here, I think, but I may have made a mistake with this move. Now I realize that it's not always good. I think we can take with a knight here, because there's nothing that can come here quickly. I have threats here and here if it is to move forward, so this looks pretty much. How can I utilize this free move here? I don't really know. Let us just go here anyway. Okay, shall I? Now I have to remove this from the square, of course, first of all. And now he wants to take this, but that will not be allowed anymore. This has to go. Maybe this can be moved as well, but then this will be taken, so I can't touch this. I can also touch this, but that is not really working. Or I can just come back with the knight, but I think the best thing would be to go forward here with this and see what happens. I can probably just go here, but yeah, if I go there, he can either take this. When I take this, that's no, not exactly working that way. So let's just go to this square, okay? Whether you take this or that is your problem. I'll just go to this square. I don't know what I'm doing here. Protected pieces. Now let's calculate. This is protected. This is protected at the moment. This is protected at the moment. Other than that, this is protected, and this is just extra protected. So what should I do here? If I go forward, maybe this is working, right? He takes this, doesn't matter. He takes that, doesn't matter. Let's just go forward here. I don't mind taking this with my bishop. And now the queen is attacking this. But if I go back, what is protected now? Wait a second. I just want to do something. Just go. This will be taken, right? If I go here, it doesn't work. If I go back to this square, maybe it works. This is protected twice though. We'll see what happens after that. Maybe. I don't know if it's right or wrong. Yeah, now I'm just doing too badly here, okay? What to do now? I don't know. If I go here, what to do? I think I'm just not doing too well here. I'm not doing too well here, okay? I'm just going to go down on time as well as the position is not too good for me. What to do? This is protected by the ghost. So what to do now? Everything's protected here, right? Just to remove this, maybe to the square. I don't know. Don't know what to do here. Just don't know what to do. Just go to the square, maybe. It works. I don't know. It's not good because it's going to take this first and then this. So I'm going to have to go here with the rook, and then after this, I'm just going to lose. Oh, wait a second. He didn't do the right thing here. I think he didn't do the right thing here. but it didn't. But I think let's see what happens. You can just go here, maybe they're attacking this. Don't know what I'm doing here. Just lost for me. I should just be lost here. Okay, this is under attack, and so is this. So we just take this first, then go here maybe, and then let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. I've only got 3 seconds here. Just go to forward. This square maybe. This maybe is possible. Just go forward. And lost on time. But I think this was probably a winning position. Probably a winning position, but not enough here. Probably not a winning position. Definitely because time is also important. Maybe I wasn't doing too well. Winning position is not good enough to win though. I have to win on time as well. I'm playing too slow here. Another chance to play against Magnus XL, who just beat me earlier today. He now has 15 wins against 12, which is not a very good thing for me. I have to prepare better against him. This is of course the move. Had no time between the last 2 games to prepare for him, so I think I want to go to the square here. He is gonna try to come here with the queen and then go there as well, like he did last time. Or should I just go here and play safe? I don't like playing safe. I like taking risks all the time. Let's just do it. Let's just take risks again. Let's just give up this game for nothing. Let's just give this game up for nothing. Take this first, of course. That is what I missed out, but it's still not gonna work that way. It's still not gonna work that way. I can take this, of course. This is under attack. Can try to run away with the king now this time though. Look at this. But not too far because of this attack and all that stuff. I can take here, of course, and I can also take here, and here I can take this first because I don't want to take that and lose. Now I can just go forward with the knight, and then after that I think I have to come back to the square, and after this I don't know where to go. I can just bring this knight out, and after that I have to simply go over to this square, I guess. Or should I do that? I might want to go there, of course, anyway. Now what else is there? I don't really see it. Let's try to go here maybe, if it is okay. Okay, in that case I have to simply move forward like this. And here I have to, oh my goodness me, but it's still not losing. It's still not exactly losing though. Now I will have to go back to this square, and then this will come out, of course. There is enough time for that at least. I have enough time, 1 minute on the clock as well. So I have to get rid of this first, and now I can probably simply go, I don't know how to just leave it there, okay? Leave that pawn there, and maybe I can simply get this out of here. Not there, maybe, I'm not sure where to go, but just play fast, okay? It doesn't really matter whether you play right or wrong here. If possible, I just take the king there. I'm not going to attack the king directly, but I'm just going to attack it indirectly there. And after that I think I can just, don't know what to do here. I can just go forward maybe. Go forward, maybe, I don't know if it's right or wrong. Keep going forward, I think. And in that case, I am going to sacrifice this and then go here. Oh, I lost there because of this. I should have sacrificed this king first. Yes, I lost it. Yes, I lost it now. Yet again. Not enough time. I just hate losing that kind of thing. The tournament's over now. My connection also gone. So that's it. Congratulations to Die Pieces Die, who doesn't have the chat. So thank you everyone for watching. There are 5 viewers, so that's good to see, but I didn't play as well as I would have liked to. Ended on 42. I started on 24, lost 7 points during the tournament. There was a nice streak there in the middle of, let's say, 6 wins, but that was it. And do I want to have a look at the games quickly? I don't know. There are 14 games today. We started with this game against Die Pieces Die. Let's see what happens. Office mami. Office hai na? Nari Divas aa jao. This position. This should be winning for white, I think, for sure. This is such a nice, easy position, but I don't know what I did there. I went for something like this here, which is totally unnecessary, leaving this pawn to face the music. Bishop was a drawing move there, only bishop drew there. Everything else was just winning. I could, but this was a drawn position now. But I don't know what I did there. I don't know why I went for the pawn there. I could have just stayed here. Not exactly. I should have just gone stayed on this square, and this is an easy draw. But going to this square just lost the game. Even earlier than that, there was no need to go into these complications, you know. I mean these. Just to reach a lost position here. Why did I just do that to reach a lost position? Maybe it was better to go to this square, I don't know. It's such a nice position. I don't know why I just lost it. Okay, let's see if I can do anything else about this opening. Queen takes. Let's go and learn my study in a new tab. And what should I do here? My studies. There's this one. And here there is a move like e3. What am I looking at? I want to look at e6 lines. So far, not this move. c5, bishop takes c5, and then look at the move queen a5. After which, when I took there, what did he do? He took the king, right? To the king, of course. And then after I took on h8. That happened in the game. Took on a7. We just took on a7 after that. And then I had to take on g8, which is exactly what I did in the game. Took an a2 here with the rook. I had to take an a2 with the rook, which is exactly what I didn't do there. I should just take this. Okay, probably will transpose in a second. After this I took that, and then okay, others will transpose. For example, let's look at the game where he takes on f2. Not working here. He takes on c8. Let's look at this line where he just takes on c8 earlier. Takes on f1, I mean, not c8. Takes an f1 earlier. Just take this, and in this case you could take an a7. I will have to take an f7 there in this position. In this position I have to take an f7. But did we reach this position in the game? Not exactly this, but we reached this position. So I think I made a mistake by not taking the rook here immediately, right? Because after taking the rook, we reach a familiar position. Not this game. I'm looking at which one. Where was I? This is alright. After takes here, I took there. After rook takes on a7. But the rook has taken earlier than this. In this position, rook has taken on a7, fine. I took on g8, fine. And after this, not this, I mean after rook takes a2 here, I just have to take on a2. Because now, if the queen takes on b1, I just take on f7. Whereas if the queen rook takes on f1, I might just go to. If the queen takes on f1, I probably take on c7. So I don't know what to do here in this game. I just played it that way. But even if I didn't play according to this thing, after this move I'm just winning here. I had 2 minutes and 27 seconds to his 1 minute and 14 seconds in this position. And in this position I should have probably, don't know what I should have done there. This was fine. Maybe I could have just sacrificed the knight and this rook here to win on this side. Just go to this and this even, and then perhaps just go over here maybe and sacrifice a few pawns here, this and this, and then this will be blockaded, and then this is just winning easily. This is probably a very simple plan here. You can try the move h4 though, in which case I'll probably be blockading that maybe. That's not as easy as I think, but nevertheless this should be a winning position. Leave it. Okay, now let's go to the second game, Mr. Agony. That was not full of agony because he just played the suicide opening. And let's see this line in the suicide opening as well if you want to. This was played, e6 was played there in the suicide opening there. So let's look at the suicide opening on chapter 3 with e6 played there. Okay, this is theory. After this here e6 was played. Okay, and against e6 I'm supposed to play knight c3, which is, did I do that in this game? I didn't do that. I played a5, but I should have played this move here against e6. That is the line that is given, and then there are replies. It's like c6 is followed by king e2, rook h8, bishop h6, g takes h6, king f3. Against h5 here instead we just play e5. Against h6 we play king d3, g6, rook h8 is followed by takes h6, takes h6, knight h3, whereas g6, bishop takes h6, rook g7, takes g7, and that is the way to play there. Against rook c8 there in this position I can just play the move e5. Against rook e8 also we play e5. And then that is all about this e6 move. Okay, that was played today by my opponent in the second game, this one, but I played a5 instead of e6, and after a5 I had the advantage anyway. This was followed by this, that was followed by this. This was easily winning because now I can just sacrifice everything at my disposal. Okay, then let's go to the third game, the one against Tolday. This one started e3 b5 took, and then here after this move it's all over, simply because of this try. That game also doesn't need further treatment. Was 3. This game was not easy. After g5 I played there, and in this position I played bishop g7. Is this the move? I want to check it, okay, in this opening book. After e3, g5, bishop a6, knight takes a6, and queen to g4. There's no further information given, sadly. In this game there is no further information given, so I have to rely on my own. Let's look at what has been played most often. Knight b4 is common. Let's see what Thomas Paycheck played in this game, in the game he won against Hazel. In this position, Thomas Paycheck played knight b4. What about this game against Kuhar, when he played knight b4 again? So knight b4 might be the good choice here. RQNK VBA, whatever, he played knight b4 as well. So everyone plays knight b4 in this position, whereas I played, what did I play in this position? I played bishop g7 here. Knight at 6, knight b8 are given, bishop g7 is also given, knight b4 is given, not really seriously given, so maybe knight at 6 is also a playable move in this position. Knight at 6, queen has to take on d7 probably, and queen takes on d7. Here's another try here. Might just go for that if this comes, but this is not a very common move because it has only appeared in about 200 games so far. And before has been the most popular. I played bishop g7, which has only been played 39 times. I won against soft pushes with this line in top games. I lost to chess titans there as well, so I don't think my choice is that bad after all. Okay, and after this move, queen takes g5, I take on b2. Then he took there with on b2. I went knight at 6 here. Queen took on h. Bishop took, taking is just lost here. The queen had to take first, I think. Okay, after this e6 is simply winning. I just found that plan. Against chess titans I found that plan but lost. There are 6 games, maybe they're all by me here in this position. Won 4 of them after today. So that was this game. Then we go to the next game against Pro 123, the one that I won earlier. This one is all here. He played knight e7 there today. Let's look at that one. Where is it? This is over in chapter number 4. Taken with the bishop here. Where is it? Bishop takes. Why is it at the bottom? I don't know. It should have been in the second place, but never mind. And after this, he came here. I went there. What should I do now? What should I do now? wasn't played, sorry. He played bishop c8 there. Then I played there, there, and there. And here, not this, but knight e7 was played, right? There's so many options here. Look at this, knight e7, the last one given, followed by c4, and I did do that. Okay, and then a6 was next played. After that, a6 is not one of the moves there, okay? a6 is not given as one of the moves. I don't know why a6 has not been given, which means that a6 might be a bad move. I played c5 and reply to it. Maybe queen f5 is queen f1, queen h5. Look good there. I played c5 there, and after the move king, I played king c3, which looks very good. Again c6, I just took there. He took there. I went forward with the king. He went there, but I just went here. And after the knight took, I just went to this square and took there and there. Then it wasn't too difficult, as that was just winning there. Okay, here we go. It made him change this opening in the next game. Then I look at the next open. Next game was against RNJR, and that one he probably played the suicide opening once again, which is not very good. This is already winning here. What happened here? Which opening is this? Oh, this is a suicide opening here, indeed. And here, after his normal move of this, I just went there. And when he went back, I think after he goes back, I have to go there, right? Let me just check this as well. In this chapter, after, let's say, e6 here in this position, I just go to the square. No, not e6, knight e6 in that position. I just played this correctly, and then he went back to f8 with the knight, in which case I just went e5, which is correct. e6 was played, and then f4 is the move. But what happened in our game, I didn't play f4, but I played knight c3 here. But f4 was the move there, which is much better than knight c3, but I didn't find it. But next time I will find it. Even king d3 has been shown as better here, but I mean, maybe they're both good enough, but if I play according to the solution, I have to play the move f4. But this position, I think it's just winning against anything. Knight c3 is also pretty good, I should say. Playing c6 just helped my cause, because now I can just bring this forward, and then it was pretty simple there. So no further ado, we just go to the game against die pieces die with the black pieces. e2 g5, and in this position, so far it's the position that I've reached many times. Is there any further information on this line? I don't know. Let's check it again. e3 g5, bishop a6, knight takes a6, and then not queen g4 but queen h5, bishop g7, queen takes h7, bishop takes b2, bishop takes b2, rook takes h7, bishop f6, e takes f6, h4, rook takes h4, rook takes h4, g takes h4, and here in this position knight h3 was played by die pieces die. I would go in for c5, and there is no further information as I feared, but c5 is at least the move. Now to d4, I took and he took. Then the move I played, queen to b6, queen to a5 here, excuse me, has not been rated too highly. Probably the best move in this position. And after the move knight going to this square, I just won easily after this move. The rook took, I went there with the knight. Rook takes e7. After this I have enough time to just guide this knight. knight to beat me. So that was an easy win, I should say, after this blunder with the knight. So after that, let's go to the next game. The next game was against Crow 123 yet again. This time I lost. This is our common position, and here he played this. I took there, I took with this. Promoted to a queen there. Maybe it was okay to promote to a king in this case though. Don't know what was right. Or even f5 was okay there. Queen promotion just draws the game. Apparently after this I took here. Took on b7. Then I took on c2 first. Took on b8. I took on c1. He took on a8, and then I just took on d2 there. He took on c8. I took on c8. He took there. And I went king d8. After this I just went here with the queen, and after this move, this is just winning. After d6 he takes here. I take with the c pawn, has to go down, and then king goes to d7. This pawn goes down. Queen goes over to it's a c3 even. It just keeps going downwards. King to e1 now. Just goes back down. And then we can play the move f6 as well. With all promotions simply losing on the spot here. And pretty quickly. So this was easily a forced line, which I could have forced, but I just didn't know what to do. After this, this is not really winning. Sacrificing this is the best idea here. Look at how simple it is. And just go here. I can just keep going here, and after this I can just go here, and after this just sit here and relax. Right now. Okay, but I didn't do that, and that was eventually lost. Okay, wait a second, I have to look at this game one more time because I want to check something out as well. In exactly this position, after this, what is the best move? Try here. Maybe it's d6, maybe it's f5. Definitely not the queen promotion, but if I promote a queen, I just go there. He takes this on b7. Takes a8 is just losing. Takes on because of queen takes c2. Takes on b7. I take on c2 there. Maybe c1 is better, but I took on c2 anyway. Went back to b8 because taking on c7. I just take on c1 anyway, though, with the queen. And here takes on a8 was probably better. I took there, and then after this I went here. I think I can go for this line. Probably won't go for this again though. There might be still more complications. Even this is not given as a good win, so I went for this move here. Nevertheless, let's just go back to the next game against Magnus XL. Two games we can just look together here, both against Magnus XL. Both reached a certain position. I am certain, wait a second, so far I think I'm certain that this is theory, but I don't know what to do here. This position was reached after 6 moves in both the games that I played. Right, this position has been reached in both the games. After that I had to take, it's rook 6, rook takes at 7, okay. Now in this position, what am I supposed to do? Let's look at it. We were looking at this chapter 5. Bishop takes d7, and knight takes d7 is followed by this move takes, and he has played rook b8 in both occasions here, okay. Rook to b8. After taking on f7, he takes with the rook, of course. Then I have to play the move b4, okay? This is the move that I didn't see. b4 has to be played. And then he takes this. If you were to take, let's say, this first, take on b4 first, is also possible, but not given here. Taking on b4 first is not given here. Maybe I could just play c4 and transpose it. If he takes on b4 first, takes b1 is necessary here because takes on c4 is just lost. Alright, but I don't know how it's lost though. You can see after c4, a3 takes c1, rook a2 is the winning move. So this is a position which we can reach, and I have reached this position before, I'm sure. I have just forgotten it. And after the queen goes to b8 here, which is the only move probably, just take the queen, the knight will take it back, and then you play c5. There are 3252 hits from this position, and we want to see if what Magnus XL has played in this position, if he's reached it. The most common move here is knight c6, so let's have a look at what to do against the most common move played on this server, knight c6. Follow it up with king d2, and there are 2696 hits from this position. And the advantage isn't too bad either. So let's go to the next game. So this is all for both the games against Magnus. We just want to look at the games that were played. Here this is losing, and he made sure it was losing. Did he miss anything here? Here he missed something here, right here, and had to go to knight e5. Yes, that is exactly what I saw during the game, because now the queen can just go away immediately. For example, even to a8 among other places, and this bishop will have to do something, but that was not to be. And now this happened. After that I had a chance to level the game and we reached this ending, which shouldn't really have been lost. But I managed somehow to lose it, give up a piece, still playing on. Yeah, this is at least a draw there, but I managed to lose it anyway. He was trying too hard to win here. I don't know. I should have just sacrificed this king as well, or at least moved it away from that king. Just sacrificing it was necessary, and after this just go here and it is a draw, because this king is too far away. But I just don't know, I went there and it's losing now. I saw it immediately. Maybe I had less time on the clock too, that is the factor. That's what happened in this last game. In the game before that I played knight d2. Here again checkmate is inevitable because of knight e5, which again I saw there, knight e5. So this is not a good plan. I have to sacrifice the b pawn. I was let off here as well, but this was a bad mistake. It just loses on the spot to this move. I didn't see it first. I didn't see it here. I had two chances, but didn't see it in both occasions. But this is not the way to do against that. It's now waiting for white, if he knows how to. As we can see here, rook to b5, f4. f4 is just winning here, no way. Push the pawns when possible. against the knight and king, at least, with no pawns left. That could have been won, but there again I lost on time. Not exactly time, maybe I just lost because on the position 2. Don't remember what happened there. Sacrificed that, I went there. Had to sacrifice this move very sadly. And now it was probably losing, but I just kept going. And here lost on time. This is just lost on time. You can just sacrifice this knight and win here. What next now? Let's look at the game against die pieces die now, the other one that I lost. After e3 g5. In this position, this is fine. And here he changed with this move. Should have taken on g5 first. That was stupid by me not to take it first immediately. That was mere stupidity. That was really stupidity. Taking on e1 just loses all the spot. I should have taken this. If I was sane, I was too mad not to take it. And then there are just 3 moves: king e2, d5 and a4. The threats of course is the same one, to go here, here and bring this out here. Of course there is no knight here, but now I can just bring pieces out with this and sacrifice these to the new promotion piece here as well. Can be possible. That was the position, but I just didn't play it well there. Now let's go to the next game, the going against Pro 1 to 3. That game, what happened was, after e3 c5, e3 c5 he played queen b6. Okay, let's look at this on chapter 9. e3 c5 bishop b5 and then queen to b6 was played here. It's not unplayable, but it is not too long. King take on d7. And then queen f3 is the move to play. Okay. I just saw that I think a few days ago. But here, instead of that, if you play, for example, knight takes d7, I just played queen f3 as well, in the same line against both of them. Yeah. All the screen kind of. This, let's go back now to this, where I have the game against Rain 479 and the black is in this opening. Wait a second, let's have a look at this. e3 g5, queen h5. I play the move b5 here. Bishop takes b5. I play the last move with bishop g7 here. And here I took a lot of time on this for a lost move here. Actually wasn't thinking, I was just waiting for him to play his move. Now this is just probably losing. If he had played the right plan by taking this, that is, and it would have been, this was just winning. The other two moves were losing there, but he went for the losing move. And the easier of the two losing moves, I just give up this, give up that, and then this. That. Then we go to the next one. The next two games are losses after that, but we just have to look at one game because the other we've already looked at. Knight f3 g5. In this position, let's look at the rook to g8 line, rook to g1 line in this opening. Let's start with knight h3, g5, knight takes g5, and then bishop g7, what to do here, bishop g7, h7, here bishop takes b2, bishop takes b2, rook takes f7, then bishop f6 was played there, he takes f6, and here after he takes f6 oh, look at that. After that he played the move rook g1, which is not very good at all. Rook takes h2 was followed by g3 there, I took on f2, king takes on f2, and then f5 was just a great winning move here. He continued with e4 which is almost lost. F takes e4, and then he played the move. Which one did he play? Let's see the game itself. He played bishop a6 here. I took with the winning move is to take with the. How slow is it? After bishop a6, what happened here? I should probably take with. I took with a knight there, which is more popular. Jodl split this land as black many times, so as asynchrot. Split it with both white and black. Is Iron Maiden the same as asynchrot? Could be. Andy. So here we go in this position. What happened? What is that? Okay, here we go. Knight takes a6 is the better move here, not b takes a6, as it has been proven. So I did take with the knight here, isn't it? So I did everything right so far, but after this he played king f3. I took that, took with the queen, and I played queen h4 in this position, which is just what was needed there in that position. And then this is still a winning position, right? I just don't know how I screwed it up there, you know. I don't know how I screwed this up. Could have just gone to this square here. Even played b5 was fine. Took on rook e8, so fine. Knight b8 is also good, but I played this one. This is still winning. Then knight b8 is okay. We win there. At this point, I did not see the move bishop a6. Okay, that is what hurt me most. Bishop to a6. That is the move that just wins on the spot. He has. Now let's turn off the engine here and write down how this wins. One try is this, when I have to play this. Let's look at all the other tries. The other try is this, the other try is this. Okay, these two are more easy to win against. After this, it just goes to this square, and then I can go even further forward, after which just this move, followed by, let's say, this move he has to take here, this move he has to take here, and then this move. This is a forced win. In that position I just take here, this is going to be taken next, and I can just simply keep going forward. This will be taken as well, just go back. This will be taken, just go here, this will be taken, and go here and get this taken as well. So this is also forced move. The only try is this, after which I take here, and then there are 1, 2 and 3 moves left. This is such a simple win, you know. I didn't even consider that move there. After queen takes d7, these are the two things that are attacked. Just make it the only thing now. This will be taken. I can just simply go to this square and relax for a second. This will be taken. Just go here and relax, or this will be taken and then go here. Whether this takes or this takes is no big deal after that. After queen takes b8, of course, this is still the same. Only thing protected is this, so I just go forward 2 squares. This will be taken now. Or just keep going forward. Maybe I just want to come back, but this will be taken. And then just go forward, this will be taken, and then just go here. Again, we're giving him 2 choices, but nevertheless, it's the end of the game as well. Queen takes a7, is simply, this is the only thing that's being attacked. And so we can simply sit here and relax for a second. You can try this or this, which is probably better. Just go here, you can go there or here, and then it's so simple. I just go forward, he goes forward, I go here, he takes here. No big deal. And then in this case, I just go to the square first, then you move and go here. After this I take that and then get this taken. What else do we have? Or I could have gone here and taken the knight. Queen takes a6, it's just simply just go to the square, this will be taken. Just go forward, this will be taken. Just go here and this will be taken. What else? There is nothing else now. In this position, so what should I do now? This is all for this tournament. I have played the games and then analyzed them. I had too many losses today, 6 losses, which isn't what I really like. I can't play now against tomorrow morning, until tomorrow morning, unless there is some challenge by some of the viewers, or if there is any seek here. Let me try and play a game here as well. There's no seek for Antichess. There's one for Chess 960. Here it is. So the main lesson from today's game is in this opening, okay? In this opening against Magnus XL, I have to remember to play b4 here in this position. I should just play b4 here. And after that, reach this position where queen b8 is probably a must. Take their knight takes b8 and then play c5. Okay. Knight c6 is probably going to be played here. Maybe not necessarily, I don't know. a5 king d2, a6 king d2, c6 king d2, f5, e4, f takes e4, king d2, f6 followed by a4, g6 followed by g4, and then after f5, g takes f5, g takes f5, f4, again knight c6 followed by king d2 as well. This is the longest of those. Then we have king d7 followed by king d2, king d8 also followed by king d2, knight h6 followed by rook takes h6, g takes h6, again king d2, and after h5 we play e4, whereas after f6 we play e4 as well, f5 takes f5, king f7, knight f3, c6, knight h4. That is how we go here. Alright, this is all about this, which I need to remember. Any other lessons from today's tournament? Let's go to the tournament here and see that it is on this Was there any chat here today? I don't know. I was not looking at the chat. Hello. Yeah, top chat. Got a live chat here. Vansh Nukala. Now, who is Vansh Nukala? I don't know. So I think I should stop streaming. I need to go for now. I'll be back in a few minutes. And that is it. Let's have a look at my games again. Anything else that was interesting today? Earn me that this was